Hi, this is Henry Egloff, and in this demonstration I'm basically just going to show you how to create a really simple animation using Blender just to get familiar with moving objects on the X, Y and Z axis, applying some basic transformations to those objects like scale and rotation, and setting up the animation keyframes and rendering the animation movie. So this is the kind of thing that we're going to create, nothing too fancy. So I'm just going to close that and I'm going to create a new Blender file. And what I'm going to do straight away is go to the view and view through the camera. And down here in the timeline, I'm actually going to click and drag on the end field here to make that quite a bit shorter. And I'm going to click and drag upwards here just to have a little bit more room to see what's going on down here in the timeline. And I'm going to hit this button here to start recording keyframes, and I'm going to go over to the animation tab over here, and I'm going to straight away go and insert keyframe for location, rotation and scale. I'm going to drag this little slider down to the end of my timeline, and you can see it's created a keyframe there that's identified by the little yellow line. And here I'm going to go insert keyframe, location, rotation, scale. And so what I'm doing at the start is I'm creating two keyframes that are the same at the start and end of the animation, so that when I play the animation at the end it will create some sort of loop. So now if I just drag this slider to a different position in the timeline and I move my object, you can see it will generate some keyframes and generate the animation between those keyframes. So I can go around and I can move my object, and I can also press S on the keyboard and just move the mouse to scale the object down, or even R on the keyboard to rotate it. And I can just bring it around into different positions, different rotations. Something like that. So now I've just created a little sequence where my cube is going to move around. So I'm just going to click and drag leftwards there, and I need to basically set the camera settings to basically set up my animation. So I'm going to, first for the output, I need to select where I want to save my animation to, and so I'm going to click on this little symbol here, and I'm going to click on my desktop, and I'm just going to call it demo 2, and I'm going to do accept. And for the format here, rather than PNG, I'm going to set it to one of the movie formats, and I'm not really sure what the best format to select is here. I'll leave that up to you to do your own research, but I'm just going to select this one, H.264, and for the encoding I'm going to set that to H.2642. And I think that's about it. And then I'm just going to do render animation. And so what Blender is going to do now is just go through and render all the different frames of the animation. So again, this is nothing fancy by any means, it's just a really basic demo in setting up animation and keyframes using Blender, in this case Blender 2.78. Thanks.